As you must be aware, we're living in troubled times at the moment, and this means that many people are unable to get out of their houses and lead a normal life, missing such events as the Remembrance Sunday and other events that are coming up. Therefore, Carl and I have decided to make this special video, share it with you. It is our tribute to the Salford fallen, Salford people. We've had so much help off other people, too many to mention actually, so I do hope you enjoy it and it helps us get through these days.
Good evening. The coronavirus is the biggest threat this country has faced for decades, and this country is not alone. From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home.
We shall fight in France, we shall fight on the seas and oceans, we shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches, we shall fight on the landing grounds, we shall fight in the fields and in the streets, we shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender, and if, which I do not for a moment believe, this island or a large part of it were subjugated and starving, then our empire beyond the seas, armed and guarded by the British fleet, would carry on the struggle until, in God's good time, the new world, with all its power and might, steps forth to the rescue and the liberation of the old.
So, welcome to Sacred Trinity Church. For us, as well as for everybody else, this year is a very different year and it's really quite a tough year. But we still want to keep the act of remembrance, and that's important for us as it is for you. I'm going to read to you from the Gospel of St. Matthew. Blessed are the merciful, for they will receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven. For in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. As I said before, today we are living in very difficult times. And it's interesting how I have so many conversations with people about how difficult they're finding things, all the struggles. This pandemic has affected all of us in different ways. Some people going through very difficult economic times. Some people have suffered clearly bereavement, ill health. All of us have had sort of changes to our lifestyles, and the inability to see the people that we love is really tough. But here I am in church, stood before the Teepval Memorial, and that memorial reminds us of all those people from Salford who died in one day in the 1914-18 war. They died on the 1st of July, most of them before any of us would have had breakfast. And on Remembrance Sunday, it's good for us to remember that there have been times that have been far worse for us than this minor inconvenience in comparison of this pandemic. We remember that many people gave their lives, many people suffered in times of war, and that still today around the world people suffer in times of war, and their suffering is far greater than that which we go through at this time. So today we remember all of them, all of those people who have been caught up in war and suffered and died. We remember all those who still live with trauma and injury. And in these difficult times for us, we give thanks for all the blessings that we still have. But in remembering those who suffer, we commit ourselves to work for peace and to support each other and to be there Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.